Hey sweet sweets, I'm Lady Nadra. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, where we love all things aesthetically pleasing and we love to keep it cute out here in these sweet sweet streets. We love to see it, smell it, taste it, feel it, hear it, whatever it is that speaks to our girly. We love those things, right? If you watched last week's vlog, then you know that I went to Woman Evolve in Dallas, Texas, and I was poured into, like, wow, it was more than I ever expected. I came back totally drained. I mean, you know, from the travel, the hustle and bustle and all that, but I emptied out and then was refilled. So yeah, it was just a whole drain on me physically, you know what I mean? So I just kind of laid around, and I've been trying to get my energy back up, you know, after all the travel and stuff. We kind of got stuck in the, well, we did get stuck in the airport, so that was a drag. We were just kind of zonked when we came back. I went with my girlfriends. We stayed in a beautiful Airbnb. If you're interested in our time there, you can watch last week's vlog, but I didn't vlog this week. I just decided I'd sit down and talk to you guys about some products that I acquired for the trip, and then also some stuff that I pulled out that, you know, we're at the change of the season, although technically here in SoCal we are still in summer weather. It's not trying to let us be great and get our sweater weather on, but I still pulled out like some fragrances for the fall and things like that. You know, I put up my summer perfumes because I'm ready for the fall. You see, I got my leopard on. You know, I'm ready to get cozy. So this video has the potential to be rather long, so let me get going. I don't want to, you know, just chit chat you guys to death. I have mostly body products, but I also have a couple of clothing pieces, actually some jackets, lightweight jackets. I live in California, so it don't get that cold here. Okay, so when I do these type of body product videos, I like to show you guys what I'm using, and I start from, you know, like in the shower. So I haven't changed up my body wash. I've been using this Nasturtium. This is the smoothing or the smoother glycolic acid body wash. I told you guys I like to use things that you would use on your face on my body. I'm told I'm very soft. So this would be the formula, I guess, that I use, or I don't know if it's hereditary because my mom is pretty soft and smooth as well. Over the years, I use a body wash, which is this one. I use the L'Occitane shower oil. I like those things in shower, but I also exfoliate. So I think that's key. You know, you want to get the dead layers of skin off your body. And these African sponge nets, they do the trick, baby. These are like a game changer. So if you don't have these, some people think they're too rough, you know, and when you first get them, they are. And depending on which ones you get, these are going to be I'm going to put these particular ones because these are my favorite. These are the ones I first tried. The second go round, I got some that were a little rougher, which I don't mind because I feel like your skin kind of gets used to it and it's not as rough, you know, and then once you wash them, they get even softer. So softer, but they still do the trick. The net is the right size to just throw it across and get your back, you know, and your neck and all the things, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. It really feels good. This one is a brand new one. I'm trying to show you how long it is. This one's really long. You could almost cut this one in half. I got actually 2 of these in different colors because my family my family won't let me be great with these, so I have to, you know, buy them in abundance so that we can share. Right. I'll put the ones that I just showed you, but there's also some that come looking more like these, and they're in a pack of 3. This one is in a pack of 6, so maybe I'll throw this one in there too. But if you're like me and you have many people that use them, these are like the second ones that I bought, and they are, I'm keeping them in here because I'm gonna put them, a couple of them in my guest room, my guest suite. You guys know I have if you haven't watched that video, there's a whole how to host like a boss. So I'll put some of these in there for them to take with them and use, because this is kind of like a toothbrush. You don't want nobody else using your sponge. But I typically just squirt my body wash on them and use them, you know, as a towel. I actually use 2 in my shower, and I use 1 on my face. So, you know, like I said, your skin kind of gets used to it. It might be a little bit tender at first, feel a little bit rough at first, but your body will adjust and, you know, to them. Once I'm out of the shower, these OSEA, or I call them OSEA. Some people were saying OSEA, OSEA. It's not even a word. The lady at my sales rep, she told me that it's not even a word. It stands for ocean, sea, earth, and air. And this body oil, the Undaria body oil, whoo, it feels and smells so fresh and ocean, sea, earth, and air like. You know what I mean? It definitely embodies that fragrance. The Undaria collagen body lotion is also a plus. Now, this one is brand new. I have one in a travel pack that I've used that it really feels good. It's not super thick, so if you need something thick, I got something for you. But if you want something just to pair, I actually only got the lotion because it came with the oil. They had the Undaria body bestsellers, and it's the body lotion and the body oil that came together. So I ended up getting this in a set. Plus I had some Nordstrom notes that, you know, I needed to use, because like one thing I don't do is play about my rewards points and stuff like that, because listen, my mama used to sing a song called I Don't Know About Tomorrow. I just live from day to day. I don't borrow from its sunshine, for its skies may turn to gray. Baby, look, I'm gonna use my points as I get them, right? So I had points for this one of these bottles. I know this oil, I think it's like $52, which is a lot. The last time I was able to get this one here that's halfway full, I got it on the sale, and I got the sale price, plus my daughter worked for Nordstrom at the time, which she doesn't anymore. Now she works directly for, I was gonna say Tom Ford, but whoever owns Tom Ford, is it Estee Lauder? Anyway, she works for them now. So I was able to get use the Nordstrom sales in order to get an extra percentage off, because I'm only gonna be able to buy this when it's on sale, is what I'm saying. Ooh, because why is it so high? Like $52 for a body oil? That's a lot. That's a lot. I think when I got it on sale, it was 20% off, plus Morgan's 20% off. So that was the only way I got that first bottle. And then this one, I had 2 Nordstrom notes. So I was able to get the set. Plus, I was also able to use my notes and get the anti-aging body balm. So it tends to last, so that's good. You know what I mean? You do get your cost per wear. But this body balm, when she put this on my arm and I walked around and I kept looking at my arm shining and, you know, doing all the things, and it felt so good. So like I said, since I had my notes, I got the body balm because it's just that good. Now over at Target, this Eucerine intensive repair lotion with the red cap. The red cap is, I mean, this eats, because the other ones are good. Eucerin is a good lotion, period. But this one, as it gets cooler, we don't get cold here, but as it gets cooler, I tend to get more dry. And so, especially like my legs, you know, my legs tend to get more dry. And so I use this red cap lotion everywhere that I don't use my body oils and things, my perfumed or fragrant body creams and stuff like that. I don't use them all over my body, but this is where that's where this comes in. This lotion is fragrance free and it is super rich and super hydrating. So, you know, if it's something that you don't want to get on your clothes, then you might want to stay away from this one, because it's definitely going to sit on your skin until it absorbs, and it's really, really thick. This is a great lotion for hydration. Now I have an honorable mention here because I don't actually have it. I do have it, but I don't have it. I only have the travel size, which the Fenty hair products, yeah, they make my hair feel good. I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, like, and it's mostly the natural girls with the natural hair, all the big hair and stuff. They talk about how it's not as hydrating as it could be, but I don't know. For me, I don't have much hair. Only like a teaspoon, as my mom would say. But it tends to work for me. It makes my hair feel nice and soft and well hydrated. It doesn't leave me dry at all. But after I use that system in the shower, I get out and I've been using this Botana oil, which is also found in my Amazon storefront. You can also find that OSEA or OSEA, Ocean, Sea, Earth, and Air body oil. You can also find that in my storefront. Now, I keep hearing people say that all Botana oils aren't created equal. But this one has been doing a good job with my hair. Most of you guys, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I was platinum. And I've been platinum for 4 years. And I feel like on top of me aging, the platinum hair, bleaching my hair as often as I was doing it and all that kind of stuff, really did some damage to my hair. Changed it up like crazy. I used to have really thick hair. Now it's very fine and it doesn't grow fast, which, to be fair, it never really grew long. It grows big and fluffy and big. Like, I have product on it right now and I tie it down and all that kind of stuff, but if I don't, it'll just be like a little fro. You know, it'll just sit up and it'll look a lot thicker than it is. But if you're looking for a good oil, the Botana oil doesn't have a fragrance in it. It does have some color to it. It just, you know, a slight tint to it, so you might not want to lay on anything or put a scarf on or something like that that you don't want the color to transfer to. It's actually very moisturizing to my hair, and I believe it's helping it to grow. Now let's talk about some of my favorite products. Fragrance. Perfume. This Lattafah Her Confessions. This is such a great fragrance. This can be found on my Amazon storefront. It doesn't cost a lot. It is, I want to say, somewhere around $50 for, I think this is 100 mLs. Yeah, this is 100 mLs. So the packaging is really cool. It comes in this box with the little peekaboo. You can peek through there and see her face. The bottle is exquisite. It's not glass, but it's definitely durable, you know. And the fragrance, the atomizer, it sprays nice and evenly. The fragrance is very potent. So I'm not sure if these would be considered Arabic fragrances or not, but if you know anything about Arabic fragrances, they definitely project. They're very strong and very long lasting. Her Confessions kind of puts me in the mind of Liquide's Imaginaire's Blanche Bette, which is one of my favorites, like in my top 5 fragrances. So this paired with the Blanche Bette is going to give it a little bit more, give Blanche Bed a little bit more longevity, I feel. This by itself, I think it kind of turns. Blanche Bed has more of a lactonic note in it that keeps it nice and creamy and sweet, kind of cereal like if you like that kind of fragrance. But this will probably give it a little bit more depth, but I feel like this on its own changes. When I put it with the Blanche Bed, it did good, but by itself it kind of changes and gives a deeper, probably more fall-like tone. It'll be more of a nighttime fragrance. $50 for 100 mLs. That's good. Oh my God, my niece just sent me these boots, y'all, to put in my store. I'm about to put them right in here. These are fire. Look at these. And they come in black, green, that tan color. This looks like a butter yellow, maybe. Pink. It's blue. I don't know about this blue. But it looks like a hunter green, gray. There's a leather version. Is this chocolate? Oh, this is like a wine color. These are good. Okay. They're in my storefront. Okay, back to the fragrance. Next we have Angel Share. Now I pulled this one out. It's almost done. Y'all see that dent? I've had some help. My husband likes this. Probably because it opens like with cognac and oak. Absolute, I think it is. There's some sandalwood, praline, vanilla. I think there's a little cinnamon in here, so that's probably why he likes it, but I love it. So this is a good one to, I just got on everything now. Let me see, I'm trying to find another spot to spray this one. I mix this one with a lot too. I think he was mixing it with my Love Don't Be Shy, which is gone, so I can't I can't pull that one out. This Angel Share, the cognac in here it's good. I think they said they use real cognac too. They say they use real cognac, but I think it's probably they use real cognac to make the synthetic note. You know what I'm saying? They may mix it in there with some other stuff. I don't know. I'm just telling you what they said. Okay, so next I have Patchouli Leaves by Montale Paris. Now this one, you guys, when I talked about this, I told you guys they had it on Walmart.com. I'm not sure if they have it anymore, but it was hard to find after a while. And then when we found it on Walmart.com, sis, this was like $70, $69, something like that. It was super inexpensive in the world of perfume, especially luxury perfumes. But this Montale Paris, they're not super expensive as a brand. They're not super expensive. So if you can get your nose on some of the Montale fragrances that you like, I actually have this one. Oh, and I have another one that I just got because I'm not buying any more perfume, but I had to get Chocolate Greedy. Chocolate Greedy it smells like the brownie right out of the oven. And if you don't like that, if you don't like to smell like, you know, like a pastry, I thought I wasn't gonna like it either. I thought I wasn't gonna dig that vibe, but oh my gosh, the cacao or the coffee kind of fragrance that goes along with the brownie, it deepens it and it's perfect for fall. But so is this Patchouli Leaves. So if you can get your hands on this is not, it's a gourmand, but Chocolate Greedy is a true gourmand. Patchouli Leaves, it definitely has projection. It definitely has longevity. It's definitely a head turner. You are going to get so many compliments when you put this patchouli leaves on. It is great. Yeah, baby, I got some head turners, some bangers for the fall. I'm gonna be smelling so good. I'm gonna be getting complimented like left and right about my fragrances, because what? This has Palo Santo in it. So this is by Initio and this is Paragon. I can put this with so many different fragrances, but by itself, this, talking about complexity, this is so complex. So this would be considered a woody, spicy fragrance, but it has like notes like plum, Palo Santo, lavender, sage, black pepper. Need I say more? Like, this is really something that's gonna be, you know, they're gonna ask you, what are you wearing? What you know, what is that? Because it's such a it has depth. I'm trying to tell y'all gonna be smelling good if you if you get your hands on any of these fragrances. Like this one is French Defense by Mind Games. This has I think it's like chamomile, cherry, rose, mimosa, just all kinds of stuff that is just, you know, a lot of them are definitely synthetic notes, but this one is really like, it's deep. It's deep, girl. This is deep. Yeah, so those are absolutely coming out to play in my collection, and they're coming to the front. You know, the others got to move to the back. Those are coming to the front. They are, you know, I don't know. As a matter of fact, I have to pack up some stuff because we're actually going on a staycation in LA this weekend. My husband has to preach, so got to figure out like maybe which 2 fragrances I'm going to take with me because they're good. Okay, so now let's talk about makeup. I'm gonna show you guys a few things that I have as far as makeup is concerned that are new in my my routine, because I haven't really been wearing a lot of face products, especially over the summertime. I've told you guys I'm not really a foundation person, but I've actually been putting a full face of makeup on, foundation included. So I started trying to use this Fenty skin tint. So I'm actually stuck with this one. I hate it. It's not, yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I don't like the skin tint with the SPF and all that kind of stuff. I don't like the texture of it. It looked like it was going to be promising, but then I didn't like the SPF. The SPF is a problem for me that's in this product. I get why they do it, but I don't like it. Let me tell you why I don't like it. I don't like the finish of it, and then I don't like the way it smells. That is terrible. And so I took it back. I thought something was wrong with it. I took it back to Sephora, and he smelled it. The guy, he smelled it, and he was like, So he went back and got a new one off the shelf, and it smelled the same way. So yeah, I just really wanted to throw this in the trash can, you know, but I'm like, maybe somebody else might like it. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody that, you know, is close to my complexion that might want to wear this before I throw it away, because I'll never put it on. So after I realized, you know, the skin tint from Fenty wasn't gonna work, I went on and got this Haus Labs Foundation. And when I tell you guys, this is the truth. Like, I like Fenty's foundation, the regular foundation. I did like the finish of it, the feel of it. It wasn't heavy or anything like that. But I wanted to try this one because one of the makeup artists that I used to watch a long time ago, she wore this one. So since I had to get a new foundation, I just decided to get this one instead of the Fenty. And this is in the shade 470. It's very light. It's very it's not drying, but the finish of it is not thick or heavy looking. Sorry, excuse my phone. It's not thick or heavy looking. It definitely does what I needed to do. I don't wear a lot. I typically put like one pump on the back of my hand and take a brush, a foundation brush, and I stamp it onto my skin, and I try to avoid the bottom parts of my face, because that's what irritates me about foundation, is it transferring onto your clothes, it's wiping off, it's, you know, and then it starts separating and looking all funky and getting all in the corner of your nose and all the things. I hate foundation for that reason alone. So you know, the stamping on in the areas that I just in the areas that I need it. I've always worn concealer and like bronzer and stuff like that, but I don't put the foundation in the places that I put the concealer. I just kind of make sure that the lines are, you know, diffused and everything's blended evenly. But this foundation, you might want to try it. If you can get them to give you a sample even. Any foundation you want to use, I think Sephora will give you a sample. But try this Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. I'm loving it so far, like loving it. Once I've applied my foundation, I typically go back in with this Yummy Skin Blurring Balm by Danessa Myricks. You guys see I've definitely hit pan. I've been using it. I use my sponge, my wet sponge, and I just go over the foundation and the concealer before putting on any bronzer or any powder products or anything like that. I go over this with my wet sponge and just kind of cover everything, blend everything together. And the blurring balm, I'm not sure what the heck is in here that gives the finish that it does, but it is top tier. Like, I don't know another product like it. I got this is in the shade number 9. I did get the one that is translucent, but I like the tinted one better. By the way, this is the sponge I use. This one is the dirty one, but I do have a new one that I'm actually going to wash both of these so that I can have them ready. Today is Saturday. I want to have them ready for me to use tomorrow when I do my makeup. But this is the size of it right now, but when I wet it, it gets super, super big. It's actually a body blender, but I get this at Target. It's by Sonia, Kashuk. And this will all be, everything that I'm talking about will be in the description box, so you guys can go right to it and, you know, to the link. But this body blender, I used to have one a long time ago, and I enjoy it because of this point. The point on here just fits right where I need it to fit, and then I can blend out with the bottom. The bottom is nice and big. I love this sponge. So the Danessa Myricks products are top tier. I use this for my powder. I use it for my Danessa Myricks blurring balm. I use it to blend out my concealer. I love this sponge. Another tool and product for y'all. So definitely when I put concealer on, I tend to bake. And this product here is the Easy Bake setting powder. This is the pressed setting powder, and it comes with its own puff, but I use this one. This one's dirty, but I have a couple of them actually. I'm gonna wash this one too, but I use this one and I press this into here, and I set my under eye before putting my loose powder on. I set my under eye. It's super bright, but once I go back over it with my loose powder, it's perfect. Like the shades come together perfectly. And so this is called the Easy Bake and Snatch press powder from Huda Beauty. This sponge is the Blend and Snap, and this sponge is in my storefront, my Amazon storefront, so check that out. I'm super in love with all Danessa Myricks products. I don't know, once I saw that she was like a chocolate, you know, dark-skinned lady, I don't know, I just feel like we know what to do with our skin. So once I saw that, the hues and everything in her products are incredible. They're super, the formulas, I don't know what she's doing, but the formulas are great. I have these blushes, and these are kind of, I would say, cream blushes, but the colors are sick. This is Bellini, of course, more peachy. This one is the perfect like berry color for my, you know, dark complexion, and this one is the perfect pop, like a pink, maybe a good pink for a dark complexion as well. I thoroughly enjoy these colors. I didn't realize that I was gonna love them. I saw someone use them and I'm like, maybe I'll try, because I'm not even really a blush girl. Maybe like a highlighter blush, but not really blush. But these, now, just like I'm not really a blush girl, I'm not really an eyeshadow girl either. I typically take my bronzer and put it above my eyes and call it a day. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't really go in for all the different colors and things like that. But I did pick up this Space Cowboy by Urban Decay. It gives the right amount of sparkle. I can sometimes enjoy a little sparkle above my lid, so I thought I'd get this one. I got one by Danessa Myricks, which is a little bit more intense. You know, she's a makeup artist, so, you know, some of her stuff is made for the makeup girlies, you know, and I wouldn't necessarily consider myself one of those. But I can sometimes just take my finger and pat a little bit of this on to kind of just give that little razzle dazzle, that little sparkle, if you can see that, right above my eye, and it does the trick. I can sometimes enjoy a little sparkle above my lid, so I thought I'd get this one. I got one by Danessa Myricks, which is a little bit more intense. You know, she's a makeup artist, so, you know, some of her stuff is made for the makeup girlies, you know, and I wouldn't necessarily consider myself one of those. But I can sometimes just take my finger and pat a little bit of this on to kind of just give that little razzle dazzle, that little sparkle, if you can see that, right above my eye, and it does the trick. Now this is the perfect little, well, it's almost perfect because what's making it not perfect is that it doesn't have pockets. I'm supposed to have pockets right here. Like, this would be so dope if it had pockets. It's like dope, but it would be so dope if it had pockets, right? Is this good? This is the perfect little California jacket. You don't need nothing too heavy out here, because why? You're gonna burn up. You gotta take it off and just carry it, right? I could even wear this as a dress if I wanted to. Like, I could certainly put on some heels. Right? This is so cute. I love this jacket. This is from Anthropologie. I think mine is an extra large. It's either a large or extra large, but I think it's an extra large. Then we have this cute little wine dress with this a little split right there and pockets. And this came from Target. How does a Target dress have pockets but not the Anthropologie dress? This is so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. I had a blue dress like this before, and somebody talked me out of it. But anyway, the sleeves are nice and long. This is, I got mine in the size extra large. Is this cute or what? Or is this, I think I got this in large. This is large. This is not extra large. Is this cute or what though? I could put it with, I'm thinking maybe either orange or even like a bright red. I like it though. Nice and light, easy to throw on, nothing cumbersome. You know, I could put my little jacket from Anthropologie on over it and, you know, just kind of vibe out. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of vibe over here. We are you know, just a lifestyle channel. If I didn't say it in the beginning, I take care of my mom, who has Alzheimer's dementia, and I recharge by pouring into my own cup. You know what I mean? You can't really pour from an empty cup. So I do these things to make myself feel good. My mom was a girly girl, so even some of this stuff, I'll pack it up and go fix her up. You know, we'll go get our nails done. I cut her hair. I rub her down in lotion and perfume and oil and all the things like that, you know, just to kind of speak to what she can't communicate that I know she loves. You know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed this kind of stuff, and let me know what you do to recharge. You know, leave it down in the comment section if it's some of this stuff or if it's something else that you think might tickle my fancy. Leave it down in the comment section, and let's get familiar with one another. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know and come back again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.